First article of the Creed. I believe in God, the Father Almighty. 1. The existence of a supreme being. When we say the Creed to profess our faith, it begins with the most basic statement, I believe in God. By this, we are affirming that we believe that one true God exists, and by this statement, we show our faith. Our faith in the existence of God is not just based on a feeling, or because someone told us about this. We can realize that God exists just by observing the world around us. We can see the sky and all the aspects of the earth, and we know a vast universe exists. But these could not have come into existence by themselves. They had to be created by something with greater power than what we observe on the earth and in the universe itself. Additionally, we know that planets and stars and even the smallest molecules have the potential of movement, but they also could not have created this for themselves. So, a greater power must have created them and keeps them in existence. When we see footprints in the snow, for example, we know that someone has passed that way. So also, we know that there must exist a supreme being when we see of things that cannot be the cause of their own existence. The complex arrangements of planets could not have come into existence on their own. Even the smallest cell in a living body has greater complexity than a computer. This can only be explained by a greater power and greater intelligence which created them. The astronomer Kirchner had a friend who doubted the existence of God. He had a globe made and placed in his study. His friend came to see him one day and asked where the globe came from. Kirchner answered that it made itself. When his friend laughed at such an answer, Kirchner replied, "It would be much easier for a little globe like that to make itself than the great one on which we live. A light cannot kindle itself, and after it is kindled, it will go out. The psalmist truly says, 'The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands.'" The great astronomer Sir Isaac Newton used always to uncover and bow his head when the name of God was mentioned. Thus, the prophet Job says, "Ask now the animals, and they will teach you, and the birds of the air, and they will tell you. Speak to the earth, and it will answer you, and the fish of the sea will inform you. Who is so ignorant that he does not know that hand of the Lord has made all these things? But ask the animals, and they will teach you, or the birds in the sky, and they will tell you. Eat or speak to the earth, and it will teach you, or let the fish in the sea inform you. Which of all these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? If a ship sails on its way and arrives safely at its destination, we conclude that it had a skilled captain. To say that the stars of the heavens of themselves direct their orbits is as foolish as it would be to say that a ship had started from New York, sailed round the world, and returned safely without anyone to guide it. Cicero said long ago, "When we contemplate the heavens, we arrive at the conviction that they are all guided by a being of surpassing skill. In all that is upon the earth, we see traces of design and of a most wise designer, in the construction of the bodies of animals and of the bodies of men, in the succession of the seasons, in trees and plants. The adaptation of means to ends in the human eye, the ear, and the various parts of the body all imply an adapting intelligence, just as the adaptation of a watch to indicate the time or the building of a house to shelter us implies an intelligent constructor. As it would be impossible that the letters of the alphabet should be grouped together by mere chance in the order of a poem of Shakespeare, so it is impossible that the arrangements of the universe could have come about by chance and without the knowledge and direction of a mighty intelligence.